Hey everyone, welcome back to more Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. I am Disturbing Puppet. We are back again to continue more of the campaign, so let's get into it. I think we're, mission 15. I think there's 18 total, but I'm not 100% sure just based on the way this is laid out. Let's see if we actually have any story stuff. There was something kind of at the end of the last one, just a little quick thing. I have continued to play around with my audio settings, and I'm still having kind of a weird issue occasionally, but it's only popping up sometimes, where it seems like the game audio is sort of interfering with my mic, which is really weird because I wear headphones. So I don't know what's going on with that. I've tried about 30 or 40 different settings in the last week and hasn't gotten rid of it. It only does it sometimes, though, so too bad.
Princeps Maxim, your battle maniple may resume the operation to secure the spaceport.
My scout maniple is on approach now. We are detecting Legio Furidian's engines. Princeps Maxim, my warhounds will engage with hit and run on their flank, but you're going to have to do most of the heavy lifting.
Okay, I thought we'd get a response to that. So 4 victory points needed to win. A victory point victory is not checked until the start of turn 5. And we've got little crappy dudes. Alright, what is going on with this? Alright, that's just being weird. Ah! Okay, apparently they're taking an action before I get a chance to look around. Got a pretty big battle here, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on their side, and 7 on mine. Objectives are mostly in the middle. There's one a little closer. So this one is definitely closer to them. Pretty much all of them are fairly close to them. One on the bridge, one out in the open there. Okay, so out on this flank we've got a Warhound. We have a very cheap, crappy setup with an Inferno Cannon and Vulcan Mega Bolter. That's disappointing.
We walk in the Omnissiah's name.
Good setup here, 2 Volcano Cannons, 1 Apocalypse Launcher.
Our duty is our dedication.
2 Volcano Cannons, 2 Laser Blasters. This is my preferred setup. Very nice. We can do some punishment there.
Mercy destroys us. It weakens us and saps our resolve.
This, not so happy about. At least it's on a Reaver, but I'd rather there be, like, 1 ranged weapon other than the Apocalypse Launcher, just 1 Power Fist rather than 2. Theoretically, it means a ton of damage in close combat if I can get close.
Steel abides longer than flesh.
This one, the 2 Plasma Cannons, it's unfortunate because they only fire every other turn. The Laser Blasters are good, though, so I can kind of live with it. Are you another 2 Power Fists, Reaver?
No foe shall stay us from our duty.
Now, you've actually got Chain Fists. Okay, so that's different. So the Power Fist has... So rate of fire of 3. It's more effective against infantry. Only 2 against Titans. So 4 and 2. Whereas the Power Fists... Well, it's the same. 4 and 2. 3. Yeah, rate of fire is 3. Yeah, that's odd. Okay, whatever. I don't see any real difference. I think the numbers are kind of misleading, though, because close combat seems very, very deadly. Good setup here. 2 Volcano Cannons, 2 Laser Blasters. You are kind of alone out on the edge, though, and there's like 4 Titans over on this side, which is very bad. So you're sort of in a really tough spot. Let's take a look at the enemy. 2 Volcano Cannons, Apocalypse Launcher. Looks like the same. Yep. Banelord has the standard complement. I think they always have the same. Okay, I've got another Banelord in the back. Do they have different? So Doomfist, Hellstrike, 2 Apocalypse Launchers. Yeah, I think all the Banelords are the same. Yeah, it looks like it. They're mostly dangerous in close combat, so at range I can do some good damage. So actually the Reavers with the Volcano Cannons are probably the most dangerous. So 2 on that side, and then 2 on this side. So really the Banelords aren't too bad if I can keep them at a distance, but I do have to kind of worry about the objectives. I've got the Reavers I can kind of rush in towards objectives. I mean, I could have one run down there, I could have the other run up there, but then they're sort of standing out in the open. That would potentially invite the Banelords to come at them, but I want to hurt the Reavers. So I kind of want the Reavers to move up first, honestly. I kind of wish I could just skip a turn, but that just go back and forth skipping. Okay, out here, what am I going to do?
We are duty-bound to make this execution. No world is beyond his rule, no enemy beyond his wrath.
I'm just going to try to rush down here. I've got some cover, so I'm going to hope that's enough cover from these guys, and that I can maybe kind of move in and grab that next turn. He's a close combat dude. I've got the Apocalypse Launcher, but I don't really have clear shots at anything, and I kind of want to leave things the way they are. So I'll just move in to grab the cover. If I go slower, I don't quite have the cover. So I'm just going to head in down here. I want him to take some actions. And again, I'm not using the special camera because it sort of is confusing about what's going on where exactly. It does give you some cool shots and things occasionally, and the camera doesn't always show me when the enemy's doing stuff in this version. Is it? Okay, Hay is a priority because he's actually worth some extra points. So I might want to try to deal with him a little bit. I'm not sure which way he's going to go. He might come straight down the bridge. I don't really want to block my own shots if I can avoid it. I'm honestly more concerned about the Reavers right now. The enemy Reavers. If the Banelords want to come in with their Doomfists and stuff, I'll send the Reavers at them in close combat, and they might just destroy each other. I do have kind of decent shots at him here. I don't know that I'm going to have good shots any other way, though. So I could go ahead and take that. Here I want to focus on one of the Reavers rather than the Banelord.
The Emperor's sacrifice is life, as ours is death.
We've got a Thunderhawk down here. That's cool. Okay, I just want to come out here a little bit. And we'll take our pot shots. Should be pretty clear, although I am at kind of long range, so I may not land too much of this. I am using my plasma guns now. Looks like I'm actually hitting his shields too, which is kind of nice. Doing some decent damage, actually. The heck are you even shooting at? Oh, he's whiffing the shots right over me, apparently. Or are you shooting at something else? No, you must be shooting at him. Okay, whatever. Nice, good wasted shot. Excellent, I like it. Okay, so you're in position, so now I could have these guys focus on him. And I did kind of accidentally drop some of his shields as well. Or, alternatively, I could focus on the Banelord.
Our duty is our dedication.
I'm just going to come peek out here a little bit. And try to just wreck your day. Got a whole lot of shots here, and then I'll have the Reaver follow up, maybe? Focusing on him. Okay, that was some decent damage at the end. Again, I'm kind of letting him do stuff just to see what happens. Okay, you're going to phase through that building. Okay, apparently the building isn't really there. Sure, whatever. I didn't really expect that, but okay. Alright, so he's the target I'll probably go for out here, so now I could take that action. I think what I want to do, though, first... I don't know how much this is going to get in the way of my shots. Let me see. Is that blocked? I mean, it's showing that it's going to go over, but I'm a little concerned that it's not. Let's find out. Okay, we got target landing. This might be enough to kill him if I get lucky. all of it lands. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's one down.
Your streets will run with blood.
Nice crane there. Where are you going? Okay, you're backing up him. Interesting. Okay, so there's one more dangerous Reaver on this side. The Bane Lords, I'm not as concerned about. We'll wait on you. We'll take some pot shots at him to drop some shields. I'll move this Reaver up kind of straight at the enemy.
No world is beyond his rule. No enemy beyond his wrath.
I may not even move here. If I've got clear shots. I've got enough to drop his shields and do some damage, so I'm just going to do that. We'll invite him in. Missing some of those laser blasters, unfortunately. Let's see if I can do some damage to him before he gets a chance to do anything. Okay, decent chunk there at the end. But he's got 2 Volcano Cannon Reavers out here, and I'm definitely concerned about that. Since he's out here kind of by himself. Oh, you're going to charge forward and block your buddy. Okay, that's actually a decent idea. So if I get the priority next time, I may want to go ahead and have him act first to take out the guy in the back if I can hit him.
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
If I just move up here... I'm going to target him a little bit. I only have the Apocalypse Launcher. It's not actually going to do anything, but I figured why not. Alternatively, I could go here. We could knock some of his shields down, because he's already at 0 shields. The Apocalypse Launcher isn't going to do anything to him with the shields down. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Fire rockets! I don't know if any of them are going to land, because they're not very accurate. Apparently not. But it's got him kind of in the front. So if they do move in, can try to charge him. Apparently that building doesn't exist either. Okay, sure. So again, the Reaver is the target that I mainly want to focus on. If I can take out the Volcano Cannons first. He is worth a bunch of points, though. And I've got that Warhound left, and that's it. I don't think any of this is going to land, but I'll just take some pot shots to try to knock down some shields. Got the Vulcan Mega Bolter, we've got like the other Inferno Gun, it's kind of like a big flamethrower. Okay, did knock his shields down completely. Which direction did you end up facing? Okay, so we start. I got the first activation. Going after him is tempting because I could also retain. Well, I'll probably retain no matter what. So I could drop his shields and then hit him. I've got you two here, can take him out. But I'm a bit more concerned on this flank. So I'll retain anyway.
To make this execution.
I'm just going to move over to try to get a better angle on the guy in the back. I'll take the shot, I'll retain. Some of it's going to get blocked by the guy in the front. I'm hoping I can kill the guy in the back, but I don't think it's going to be enough firepower. Yeah, I got some really terrible rolls there. I did knock his shields down, but that's not super helpful. Okay, so here... what I probably want to do...
Steel abides longer than flesh.
If that's clear... try to hurt these Volcano Cannon guys. I'm just going to take the shots from here. Yeah, half of it's getting blocked, unfortunately. Even though it was showing me that it was clear. Yeah, disappointing. Very disappointing first round of shots. Okay, Banelord's on the march. Okay, I probably should just go ahead and charge him. Alternatively, I could take some shots here, drop his shields, maybe get some shots in on the back, and then try to hit him with the volcano cannons. My plasma guns here are down. I'm really worried about my leader out there.
No foe shall stay us from our duty.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's rush on in here and fight the Banelord up close. We're probably both going to die. I'll retain as well, just in case. See, my 2 punches versus his 1. I think we're going to kill each other. But that's a trade I'm willing to make. Oh, nice! I survive. Yeah, having the 2 should mean that I do just a ton of damage in close combat. But now he's really exposed and probably toast. So what do we do?
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
These are kind of blocked, it looks like. If I come down, it's probably even worse. If I move over to here, then at least the ones at the end will be clear on the shots. I'm not hitting my own guy. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. At least going to make some contact here before he gets a chance to do anything. Let's see if I get lucky. If I can even take out 1 gun or something. Yeah, just like nothing. It did like nothing to him. Yeah, this is definitely a problem over here. If that Banelord gets to me, I'm definitely in trouble. Not having close combat weapons, I need to stay away from him. I might need to back off next time, just to make sure he can't get close enough. I could potentially run my other Reaver around instead of charging him ahead, which was kind of my initial plan. I kind of need that objective. Although
We will
he...
stand as the Emperor
can't
bids
quite get
us.
to it. How far can you run? If I were to come back around, get to there... Next turn I could kind of back up straight, taking shots, and then run him around forward, maybe to block. Because I've got a decent amount of firepower advancing over here. I think I can deal with them, especially with his help. Alright, let's do it. Just run back around. Far as you can. Okay, he did shoot his own guy. And now the audio's freaked out and stopped working. Okay, there we go. He should have hit his own Banelord there, too. He might have. There's a little bit of shield damage, so I'm not sure if he did. This guy's definitely in trouble, but he's got that objective for sure. Not much I can do about that. Alright, I've got the Warhound left. Yeah, it's not showing the icon on him, but he hasn't taken an action yet, because he's flashing on the minimap.
No foe shall stay us from our duty.
I'm just going to keep creeping on up, and I think... that's kind of crazy. little bit more clear this way. I'll just take the shots there. Pew pew pew! Oh, totally got his shields down. Okay, you're gonna shoot at my close combat guy, not a surprise. He's probably dead. Yep. Alright, Mr. Warhound.
It weakens us and saps our resolve.
Come right in behind you and take some shots, but I don't expect it to do much. Guns aren't really designed for that. I'm just trying to get something. It's a giant flamethrower. It's not really going to do much to a Titan except clean it. Okay. What's going on? Okay, there we go. He's hammering my little warhound. Yeah, I swear some of the sound isn't working. That's not something I've seen before as an issue. Wow. Okay, we've got the first turn. He's actually taking the activation first. Looks like my armor and shields took all that without a problem. Okay. So this is definitely a dangerous spot. I don't know that the Banelord can reach me.
Abides longer than flesh.
So I could definitely back off. I've got my plasma guns up here. He hasn't taken an action yet. He's definitely a priority to kill. I'm kind of most concerned about this side. I'm just worried the Banelord can actually make it to me. But I'm going to have to hold off on that, I think. I've got to try to deal with this guy before he takes an action. And I can strip his shields with the Warhound. I've got an okay shots here, but I kind of need to move him. Alternatively, I could have him move and shoot, and then have him move over and shoot. What else can I do? We're pretty quick here in the back. I could actually run all the way past and just start heading towards these back objectives, just as a distraction. Which isn't, like, the worst idea in the world, I guess. Just run by, and in the process, light him up a little bit. Retain. So this should knock out his shields, hopefully. Yeah, the Vulcan Mega Bolter isn't making any sound there at all. It's like some of the audio sounds have just, given up for some reason. Okay.
We are duty-bound to make this execution.
I'm just going to move over a little bit and hammer him so I kind of free up some shots this way. I don't think this is going to be enough to kill him. It might if I get lucky. Hey, blew off a gun anyway. Super close to killing him. So let's see what he prioritizes. Are you shooting? It doesn't look like he's shooting. There we go. It's just being very slow about everything. So there it seemed like he didn't shoot until after he had kind of cleared his buddy. And in the past, you would just shoot, if you were behind your own guys, you just shoot them and kill them in the process. So maybe they added something where you don't take a shot if too many of them are just going to hit your own guys. Okay, he still hasn't acted. I kind of feel like I have to kill him off.
Live or die by our actions.
So I'm just going to come in and light him up. I don't want him taking any shots with that volcano cannon. It's a bit of overkill, but what you going to do? Okay, Banelord taking shots. I'm not super concerned about. He might be going for the Warhound. Is he actually doing a close combat attack as well? No. Okay. He couldn't quite reach, maybe. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I hear stuff, but I don't see anything. And it doesn't say it's my activation on the thing on the side, but I think it is. Okay, he moved off. I do have some shots, but my little Warhound is kind of in the way.
Our duty is our dedication.
So I am going to just back off straight. And I'm going to target the guy who's the weakest. Okay, one gun down. Hey, just barely got the kill there. Okay, now I'm far enough away the Banelord can't do jack. He's shooting me in the back, though, which is unfortunate. I'll see if I can get into close combat, depending on how far he gets up. Having my back to the volcano cannon here is very dangerous, though. Okay, I don't think I can make it. Yeah, we're just going to stand there like an idiot. I wish you could run in and maybe do like a smack or something, but it doesn't work that way. I don't know if that even counts as me being in close combat with him, honestly. I'm going to do it just to see. Because if not, if on his turn, if he wants to activate first and do a close combat attack, I'll still get a chance to hit him back if we're in close combat, but I'm not sure if that counts as being in close combat. Okay, I've got just one dude left. It's turn 3 from turn 5. It's going to start checking. Grab the objective. I think we gotta focus on this guy here, even though I'm probably gonna do some damage to my Warhound. Or we're just not gonna take shots because he's blocking too much? Maybe that's what's gonna happen? Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, so it does set up so I guess at a certain point it's just gonna ignore or avoid taking shots because your own guys are blocking. And that's a good change. That was something that in the early versions of the game was a big problem. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of options here to wreck this guy's day. The Warhound definitely needs to get out of there. You lost a gun, too.
Bound to make this execution.
I'm just going to run, grab the objective behind him, and retain. Bye-bye. Okay, so I've got all the objectives I need to win if I can hold on to them. The problem is kind of back here. I kind of need you to turn around, but I don't know if you actually will, even if I put a movement this direction. Go for Mr. Volcano Cannon. Please turn around so you're not, exposing your rear armor. Okay, I did do some damage, but didn't take out a gun or anything. Okay, he's shooting back, and now the frame rate's tanking, and the sound's being weird. Oh, there goes a gun. Oh, both of my volcano cannons. That's a bunch of crap. If I had stayed facing with my back towards him, I probably would have died there.
No foe shall stay us from our duty.
Okay, let's go ahead and go for the double punch and see if we can actually take him out. I think he's dead. His health bar disappeared. Let's see if I take enough damage to kill me as well. Yay, nice. Wow, I didn't take any damage at all. That's crazy. Oh, so shooting in the back. Okay, both my guns are intact. You are in a very bad spot. Alright, I've got 3 dudes here that can just absolutely wreck him. Turning him back around definitely was a good call, especially considering I just lost both of my volcano cannons. Alright, who wants to go first? Probably
The
you.
world is beyond his rule. No enemy beyond his wrath.
Let's just stay back a little bit. I think we can both get through there. Yeah, let's go a little further. Just make sure we grab the objective. Light him up. I think he's out of actions, too, so we'll just be able to freely just hammer him. Yep. So he's got no more.
Fear us, for we count the lives of planets, not men.
Just come out here and also hammer him. 2 more volcano cannons, and if that doesn't work, we've got the 2 plasma cannons on the other one across the bridge. Ooh, so close to death. You're about to die, buddy.
Fear us, for we count the lives of planets, not men.
This is my bridge. And instantly dead. Yeah, just massive amount of firepower hitting him from different directions. He just couldn't take it. Alright, and that's victory. So he only had 1 guy left. I've got 5 victory points out of the potential 6 or 7, I guess. So 6 for killing him, 7 for that objective. Yeah, so out of 7. Not too bad, not too bad. Running him around actually worked okay. He survived miraculously, even with his crappy weapons. Did a pretty good job over here on the right. I'm actually surprised at how effective the Reavers with dual close combat weapons are. I haven't really kind of rushed them in, but part of that was because he had close combat titans too, and was trying to rush me. If he had stayed back and had a bunch of like warlords with like volcano cannons, I don't think we would have done as well with so many Reavers with close combat weapons. But being able to actually take on a Banelord with a Reaver and destroy it, and not take any damage, and just take like half damage with the other guy, definitely fantastic. Alright, let's see what we got at the end here, if anything.
Oh, glorious day. What's next, Princeps Senioris? We require yet more kill markings for our banner.
The old saying, be careful what you wish for, rings true today, Princeps. It seems the foe has additional forces to send at us. Ready yourselves for their next push.
Yeah, I've wrecked them pretty bad, but they're still coming. Alright, so mission 16 will be next time, so that was mission 15 in Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. Once again, I've been Disturbing Puppet, and once again, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe. I am a tiny channel, so that helps a lot. Liking also helps, commenting also helps, all that kind of stuff. In the meantime, though, hopefully I will see you all again another time, and I hope that you have a good one until then. Alright, later.